Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. Today you can just see it in this video. It's about Blue Lock. It's sort of about a review a little bit, but yeah, about season 2. Now, as you know, Blue Lock came out right now this season. It's probably one of the most anticipated anime this season, or you could also even say the most anticipated anime of this year, 2024, especially Blue Lock versus Under 20. Many people, what I've heard is they say it's going to be the best arc ever, the best sports arc ever all time. But as we know, the anime has some issues, in particular about the animation, more of the lack of animation. And you can also see constantly on social media people complaining, and it's kind of understandable. Imagine if your favorite series and the series that you've also read the manga, you've been waiting for the particular season to come out and it's not looking great, then yeah, it's unfortunate that you are upset about it. And everyone comparing it is sort of like a slideshow. And when watching the show, you can clearly see that also sometimes the characters, sometimes you see the characters are not really moving, and it's just the ball moving, and that kind of looks really awkward sometimes. And that's unfortunate, because when the first episode, of course the thing is with the trailer, everybody saw the trailer and didn't look really as great, but when we saw the first episode, and yeah, the animation was good, at least when we didn't see any of the characters really playing football, and the animation was good. And also when we had saw example Cyber's Rin, it looks sort of really well, smooth and really nice. So it's kind of a bit unfortunate that the rest of the series is not at least as great as we have seen in the first season, or in the first episode of season 2. But of course, a lot of people, like me included, everyone is wishing that the season 2 of Blue Lock would be the same as at least the same as season 1 of Blue Lock. I remember also, example, in why now everybody's complaining about season 2. I remember also in season 1, there are some people who were complaining about season 1 because of some of the CGI shots. I didn't think that was that bad, but of course, everybody, a lot of people love to complain for the sake of it. But the thing is also, at least with season 2 of Blue Lock, it has really good visuals, at least. Yeah, especially something if you pulse in the right direction, you can see like the coloring and the visuals of these particular characters, like Isagi, Shido, and other characters. The visual looks really, really amazing. The thing also about it is there could be a lot of reasons why the animation of Blue Lock season 2 is the way it is compared to other animes, or compared to season 1. And you see constantly on social media people saying how can the best-selling manga of 2023, Blue Lock series of 2023, get an anime adaptation like this. Of course, no anime deserves like a bad adaptation or like lack of animation. And like I've said multiple times with my friends also, Blue Lock had also the best promotion anime history ever, particularly because the first season of Blue Lock ran and was running at airing the same time as the World Cup, and especially also Japan was doing well, so especially that will make Blue Lock jump in popularity and everything as much as possible. But the thing is also on social media, you constantly hear people saying the animation studio itself is bad, the animation studio doesn't, the animator, the animation studio don't care about it, they run off the budget, and they constantly compare to other series that aren't as big as Blue Lock in particular, but have better animation. The biggest example is smaller series, and also feel like smaller series that are not as big don't deserve as good animation. Best example is Uma Musume Horse Racing Girls, and there's a constant comparison, how can horse girl racing have better animation than Blue Lock. And the thing is, one thing I hate about this is constantly, because anime is Blue Lock's international much bigger than Horse Racing Girl, like Uma Musume Horse Racing Girl, but in Japan the anime is way bigger, and there's a lot of anime that are much bigger in Japan than compared to everyone else. But it's kind of messed up just because the anime is not as big, they shouldn't deserve that much anime, and you see constantly comparison to the other animes, why cannot Blue Lock have this kind of animation. There's also a lot of other rumors going around. Clearly, this shows clearly that people don't know or don't understand the animation studio businesses, and think they know it because of few things that I've particularly heard in the past before about animation. Especially it's annoying with people with large social media following, and they constantly spreading misinformation. Everybody eats up. That's why if they would just make a little more of the research about it, and it's annoying that everyone believes these people with big accounts about it. The studio who animates Blue Lock is called 8-Bit Studios, and the thing is also with 8-Bit Studios, they can produce really good, well animation. And the other series that they have animated besides Blue Lock that's also well known is that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And the funny thing is, reincarnated as a slime ran in the previous season, and the animation was smooth, doing well. And also we have, if you look at the previous in the movie and also like the previous season, the second and first season, the animation was doing well, so they can animate very well. But the thing is, there's a lot of different things about it. My Blue Lock animations like this, and I'm gonna play a video about a TikTok creator called Elijah who explains why the animation is the way it is. So to get a better understanding, just not just believing all the rumors you see on the internet. Here's a video explaining really well why the Blue Lock animation is the way it is.
A Blue Lock animator was just interviewed about the animation issues of Blue Lock Season 2, and the full-length video is on YouTube, and I just want to clear up all the misinformation about Blue Lock Season 2's animation and look at this whole entire interview. So Martin Kings is the animator in this interview, and he gives his in-depth thoughts on why the animation is not the best this season. And he says the main reason the animation has issues is because the production committee set unreasonable deadlines for the episodes to be released. Studio 8-Bit, the studio that animates Blue Lock, gave the animators enough time, but the production committee stepped in and they made the deadlines for the episode's release, and they just rushed the whole entire production. The studio needed more time, but the production committee did not care and they rushed it out, sadly. Martin King says the fault is not on the animators, the directors, or the studio. It is all on the business suits up top because they want to make more money. Martin King says he made multiple cuts of animation, but for the final version of the episode, it was watered down and reduced to still frames because the rest of the animation team could not finish the animation because they were rushed by the production committee. And he says another reason why it's so hard to animate on Blue Lock is because the character designs are so freaking detailed. And I completely agree with him on this. The characters are just so detailed and there is so much work they need to put on them. Like when you gotta draw a bunch of characters in one scene with a bunch of detail, it's gonna be very hard to animate them all. The characters are super detailed and it's just a challenge for the animators to animate them. But thank you Martin Kings for this interview and shedding some light on Blue Lock Season 2's animation, and I think everybody should just go watch the interview to fully understand what is going on behind the scenes. But let me know guys what you think of this interview and if your mind has changed on Blue Lock Season 2's animation.
Of course, the link to the creator and the TikTok video and the video that he also references will be in the comment section below, so in the comment section below or in the description, so you can clearly understand and see and watch for yourself. But the thing is also what's really unfortunate is videos like these are not blowing up, or it doesn't get a lot of recognition because unfortunately only negative stuff gets spread out like wildfire, and everybody is only looking at the negative, not saying the positive, but they are not willing to understand why Blue Lock unfortunately is the way it is right now in the particular circumstances. Yeah, as you can see in the video how he explains this, it's not the animator's fault or the animation studio's fault. It's basically the fault of the production community because they're trying to get the episode way more quicker out than it needs to be. Of course, animation takes time, and if you of course don't give the people enough time, they have to try to do the best they can do it possible. And that is really unfortunate, and if they don't have enough time, of course the end product won't turn as well as if they had the time to do it. So it's not about like the animation studio doesn't care or the animation studio is bad in general, but yes, production community is one major thing that also in the animation studio in Japan, especially in Japan, that has a lot of saying to it. Also, the same issue could also happen to any other animation studio like Toei Animation, MAPPA, Sunrise, or Ufotable. If they don't have enough time to animate, of course they cannot produce stuff very well, because I've constantly also been saying, yeah, I wish Blue Lock has the animation of MAPPA and Ufotable, but always these two are brought up in animation, and so yes, if they don't have enough time, they also cannot produce very well. But yeah, but with all this problems happening with Blue Lock Season 2, I still enjoy Blue Lock and have a lot of fun. And the thing is also, well, of course I also would have wished if the animation was better, and of course if it has at least the same animation level or quality as season 1. I still enjoy Blue Lock. Every time the new episodes come, I'm getting very hyped about it. I don't read the manga, so I don't know what's going to happen next. I've only seen a few manga panels. Of course, it's hard to avoid it, especially in this day and age where social media, everything is posting everything. But yeah, I'm still very excited with Blue Lock, because even though, like I said, the animation is not great, I've been enjoying at least sort of the episodes. I've been not really as complaining, and of course that shows really the character, the hype they're building up, and also the character and stories goes well. Even the newest episode 30, I think it's the 7th episode of Blue Lock, when they built up sort of the moment when they're on the 20s about to play Blue Lock. Of course, we see all the people getting in the studio, how the studio prepared, and how the character prepared themselves. I've heard from people saying that it wasn't in the manga, but they just played directly. I feel like it's a good thing that they did this, because it's built up all the hype and moments and what we're about to see in Blue Lock, and I'm very excited and seeing all the characters having their moment and score. Probably, like I said, I don't read the manga, so I don't know, but probably Isagi would score. He's our main protagonist, and Rin, because like Iwo said, everything is based on Rin, like the formation and everything, because Rin is the strongest character and the strongest and striker that they have. And I like all the characters. I want to see all the characters have a showcase, and I really want to laugh about it. Also, that Vegeta is the first character that I've seen that people outside of Blue Lock have seen, that they sort of impressive when he did like his roulette turn around, and I'm very excited. I want to see more. Of course, there was a lot of people saying, yeah, the beginning part of Blue Lock Season 2 won't be as good, but the animation for Untrained will be much better. I cannot really say for sure. Potentially they will have I'm pretty sure they will probably have one moment where the animation looks really well and they'll try their best, but I'm still enjoying the series as much as possible. I'm probably thinking also that Under 20 is going to score first. Under 20 is going to score first, and then Blue will come attack, and then we'll have like back and forth. How many goals will happen? I don't know. It would be, because we have so many talented characters, I think it would be a score between 3-4. I don't know I think Isagi would score once. That would be creative. Maybe the final goal would be cool. And I'm excited to see more of Blue Lock. Why the animation is not the greatest, I still have much fun. I'm very excited what's going to happen next in Blue Lock. So yeah, that's it. Write down in the comment section below what you think about Blue Lock Season 2. I know it's not the greatest, but still personally, I have a lot of fun what's coming next. And I don't want to read the manga. You can always read the manga, yeah, but I'm not interested. I just want to watch the anime. While the animation is not as bad, maybe after Season 2, I will read the manga, because I cannot contain to help myself to want to know more, especially from the things I've heard about the manga. There's crazy stuff, good stuff happening, but I'm very excited what happened on Under 20. Hopefully, at least like in the upcoming episode, we have at least better quality in the upcoming episode. I'm very excited. If you enjoyed this video so far, please write down in the comments below your favorite moments Blue Lock, and also are you very excited? Are you still watching the anime or anything else? Hopefully this video helped you to better understand about the Blue Lock situation. And while other people can dislike it or hating and everything, I don't care about the other people. Legit, I don't care about what anyone else says. If I enjoy it, I enjoyed it. I can also admit that it has some faults and everything, but at the end of the day, I don't watch anime for any other person, but I watch anime mainly for myself, for my enjoyment. So, but yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Punch the like button, share to all your friends, and may God bless you all. Let your light shine bright. Peace.